Let's bring in our next guest, host of the Howie Carr Show, Howie Carr. He's also the author of one of his new books, You Understand American. Howie, good afternoon. It's good to see you. Davos, you know, the president, cool, calm, collected, and really commanding the world stage. I was struck by how much he also talked about his relationship with our adversaries, Putin and Xi, saying Xi called me. I didn't call him. You know, it does seem like there's been this global shift now, and everyone understands that Donald Trump is back and they need to be on his good side.
Right. And you know, Moynihan from Bank of America, he was one of the people who, after January 6th, gave up without subpoena power all the credit card records of people who were in D.C. That's another, I'm sure, bone of contention between him and President Trump, although he didn't have to mention it. It's sort of more of a domestic issue, but it's out there. Everybody's thinking about January 6th still, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the pardons, that's all the left can talk about. He announces an AI infrastructure in the first question. In fact, all of the questions were about the January 6th pardons. I want to also get your reaction to some big raids that are going on. One of them was in Boston in a migrant neighborhood. You know, and you've been covering it extensively, Boston Mayor Wu saying she's not going to cooperate, Maura Healey, the governor. But this was quite a spectacle and a scene here as we knew that they'd be carrying them out. What was your take as a native Bostonian here?
This is just an amazing event yesterday. They embedded a network camera crew with an ICE raiding party as it was going through. They got two MS-13 gangbangers, a Haitian who was flown into the country just less than 2 years ago by Biden on a flight and for sexual assault. But the big one was a Haitian gangbanger who had 17 convictions and had just been operating with utter impunity, probably living in one of those Healy hotels, as they're called, where they're putting up all these illegal aliens from Haiti and elsewhere. And so they're dragging him out, and he starts, again, 17 convictions, this guy. And they're dragging him out, and he starts yelling, I ain't going back to Haiti. Bleep Trump. Yo, Biden forever. And then he adds for good measure, tell Obama thank you for me, bro. And you know, I mean, it's out there. You know, we just posted the screen grab at my newspaper website, thebostonherald.com, and it's just amazing. I mean, it's, you know, you could file it. You could use the cut line in the paper.
I think it illustrates we don't want these people in our country.
Right.
They're not trying to assimilate. They don't want to be here to make our country a better place. They want to, you know, run their illegal drugs or whatever they're doing, like Tren de Agua.
Right. And as one of them was being dragged out, one of the neighbors started yelling at the ICE agents, "Thank you, thank you."
Yeah. Well, I think that both Maura Healey and Michelle Wu need to get aware of what the constituents want, or there could be some serious ramifications at the ballots with them. Now, I want to shift to some news that also broke yesterday. RFK Jr.'s confirmation hearing has now been set. It is next Wednesday, January 29th. You know, obviously, he is a change agent, somebody who was once running in the race, then dropped out, went to Trump's side. You know, he's talked about major reforms, making America healthy again, with the Kennedy last name, too. Obviously, Howie, you know, his family members have come out and tried to destroy his name and his goals. And he has obviously captured a lot of attention for people who are saying he talks some real common sense. And we do have some serious health issues in this country.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, some of the more prominent members of his family have spoken out against him and, you know, denounced his alliance with Trump. But, you know, some of his other brothers, not all of his brothers. I mean, Joe, his older brother, the former congressman, hasn't said anything. Max, who worked for Fox News, Dougie, they haven't said anything. So I don't think the family's unanimous. I think Robert Kennedy Jr. is not going to have a tough time because apparently there's a number of Democrats, unlike Pete Hegseth, among others, that have said that they're open to voting for him. Among them, Bernie Sanders, of all people.